If you want to make money on YouTube without relying on ads, then you will need to learn how to grow an email list. And if you aren't doing this, then you are missing out on creating your #1 business asset and potentially missing out on making thousands of dollars. In this video, you'll discover how to build an opt-in page to grow your list and why it's vital to your YouTube business. So let's get started. Hey there, it's Steve from It Makes Sense, where we help you create time and financial freedom through YouTube. So if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. So what's an email opt-in page, or landing page as it's also known, and why do you need it? Well, in a nutshell, what we want to do is make an offer to someone, give them a freebie in exchange for their email address. So for instance, you can offer someone a free ebook or a free video or a free template or a free course. And to get that freebie, someone will have to give you their email address to get it. And where they enter that email address is called the opt-in page or landing page. And I want to show you how easy this is to create. But before I do, let's discuss why this is important and why, in my experience, this was something I wish I would have set up first when I got started. So I'm still a relatively new channel, but when I first got started in October of last year, I didn't realize how important building my list was, and I'm still kicking myself now for not starting sooner because a list is so powerful. According to the Direct Marketing Association, email marketing sees a 4,300% average return on investment for businesses. And if you're looking to build YouTube as a business, this is a really compelling reason why to start. But if that doesn't convince you, let's look at 5 other reasons. So number 1 is you'll get more messages to your potential customers if you start an email list. Now, according to WP Forums, there are over 3.6 billion email users, and that is half the planet. And by 2022, that number is estimated to reach 4.2 billion people. And studies show that 91% of consumers check their email at least once a day. All right, reason number 2 is you'll get more return visitors to your YouTube channel. Now, unfortunately, many people that come to your YouTube channel that aren't subscribers might never return. But if you can capture that email address before they leave, you will have the chance to use email to turn that person into a raving fan who visits your channel all of the time. So what you can do is, whenever you put out a new video, you can email your list and tell them about the video and why they should go watch it. Reason number 3 is that email builds trust. So sending emails to your customer or potential customer builds trust between you and them. A message from you to them is more private, so your audience can feel more confident asking you questions in an email format where only you see it versus asking questions in the comments where everyone will see it. And building trust is important, especially for reason number 4, which is you can make more money with your email list. Each person who visits your YouTube channel is a potential customer. However, sometimes it takes several contacts before someone is willing or able to buy whatever you're selling. Also, people don't normally buy from someone that they don't trust. So email is a great way to follow up and stay in contact with your potential customers. All right, reason number 5, and probably the most important reason, is you own your email list. So right now, if you're in the digital marketing space, you might have heard of Russell Brunson of ClickFunnels, and specifically his new book, Traffic Secrets. And in there, he talks about the Zanos snap for all you Avenger fans, and how YouTube, for whatever reasons, can shut down your channel, or Zuckerberg from Facebook can do the Facebook snap and shut down your Facebook profile, or how Google changed their algorithms many times, and this led to many owners going out of business. The point is, all of these companies own these platforms, and all of the followers you may have on these platforms are owned by those companies, not you. So the only thing you have control over is your email list. And as a smart business owner, you will want to completely control your subscriber list. So I hope you know now why building an email list is important. So let's look at how to do it. So the first thing you'll need to do is create the offer or the freebie to give away. And as I said earlier, there are many different things you can do. It really depends on your niche. And if you haven't picked that yet, you can go watch this video where I show you how to find your niche. But let me show you how I created a simple freebie I use to help grow my list, and maybe this will give you some ideas for your own niche. And if you stay to the end, I will show you how you can get this offer to use yourself to grow your own list. All right, I'm in a program called canva.com, and this is a free program. There is also a paid version, but your free version is perfect for creating your first freebie. Now, what you can do here is you can go to designs, and let's say you just wanted to create a checklist. So you can just type in checklist, and you can see here there's all kinds of checklists that you can do. So for instance, you can do my top 5 recipes, or you can do like an SEO checklist, or if you're a blogger, you can do, before you write a blog post, here's the outline, this is the checklist. There's so many different things you can do. For my freebie, what I did was I created a Facebook cover photo. So all I did was, let me see if I can find it. Right here. So what I did was I came and just created this. Let me show you how easy it is to create something similar. So what you would do is you would come here and it's create a design and custom dimensions, and this was 820 by 520, I believe. Create a design. So this is your canvas, and all you need to do is just start adding these elements to this. So for instance, let's add a background, which is this box here, and then I can change its color. I want it to be white, or I can make it my branding colors, which is gray, and then I can add some text. So let's say let's just do this. This is some text, and then I want to change the font. So let's go over here. I have my pop-ins, so let's add that. And then I can move this around to wherever I want it. And the great thing about Canva is it has these guidelines here that you can see show me this is centered. So one of the reasons I really like this program. So if I wanted to change the color of this, I would just highlight it and come over here. Let's just make this orange. And then there's other things over here that you can add, different elements. Some are free, some are paid for. There's different shapes, a frame. So for instance, if I come over here and I drop this frame in here, now I can add a picture to this frame. If I go over to my uploads, these are all the pictures that I've uploaded to Canva. So let's just say I want to add this picture here, and it adds it to this frame. And there's so many different other elements. It's just really dependent on your creativity, the freebie that you want to create. But Canva is a great place to create your first free freebie. Now, I'm not going to go through a whole Canva tutorial. I have a video that I'll leave a link down below in the description that goes through Canva in greater detail. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to use this program and your creativity to create your first freebie. So let's say I wanted this to be my freebie, which would be terrible, obviously, but let's just use this for an example. So then I would just go to publish and then download, save it to my hard drive. And then what I would do is I would go over to my Google Drives, and I have a section called freebies. And then I would just upload it to my Google Drive, and then right click on it, and then share, and then get shareable link. And then I would change this to anyone with, you gotta hit more, anyone with this link, and hit save. So then anyone that I send to that link can download this freebie. So that's how easy it is to create a freebie and then put it into Google Drive so someone can come download it. All right, now that you have your freebie, let me show you how you can create the page where people put in their email address to get the freebie, also known as your opt-in page or your landing page. All right, to build the landing page or opt-in page, I use a program called ClickFunnels. And ClickFunnels makes this so easy. You don't need to be a tech wizard to create these beautiful looking landing pages. Let me show you how easy this is to do. So I'm in ClickFunnels, and to add my landing page, I'm going to create a brand new one. So let's go to Add New. And I'm going to create new funnel with the classic funnel builder. They also have this cookbook that has pre-built funnels for you, but I'm just going to create new funnel. I'm going to collect emails. I'm going to call this Facebook cover photo, and I'm going to build the funnel. Now, the first thing I want to do is choose a template. So right here it says opt-in because I want people to opt in, meaning I want someone to give me their email address. So I can scroll down here, look for a template that I like. Actually, I'm going to choose a blank one so I show you how easy this is, but you can see there's all these different templates that you can choose. So I'm just going to select this blank one here. So select template, and then I'm going to edit page. The first thing you need to know about ClickFunnels is there are 3 different colors that you need to be aware of. There's green, there's blue, and there's orange. So the green are sections. So think of these as just sections of a page. The blue are your rows and your columns, and your sections hold your rows and columns, and within each row and column are elements, which are the orange. Let me show you how this works. So right now I have one section, and within this section I have this one row. It says blank starter template for opt-in landing page, and within that I have this element, which is a text element. So let me delete this and start over. So let's delete that, and I want this first row to actually be 2 different columns in one row. So let's delete this. I'm going to delete that. Let's add a row, and I want it to be 2 columns in one row. So let's do that. So it looks, I have 2 different elements here. So this first one is going to be text. So let's add a headline, and let's call this double click on it, your free Facebook cover photo spell template. And here I want it to be a picture of that template. So let me go grab that. It's going to be image. I'm going to click on this and go find that image. I don't know if I have it. I don't have it downloaded, so let me go and find it. So let me upload an image. So I'm going to find my image right here. So let's click on it and add image. So there we have it. Now the next thing I want to do is add another row. So let's click on this, add a new row. This is going to be a single 1 column row. And here I want to add a bullet list. So let's add a bullet list. All right, so now I don't want this text. I want my own font. So I can come back here, highlight this, click on this little settings, and then select my font. So the font I like is Poppins. Same thing with this. I want to select all of this, hit this little gear. Actually, no, I want it to be in the orange, in the actual element. Now hit here, Poppins. All right. So always save your work as you're going, because you never know what can happen. So let's save it. All right, so now I want to add a new element, which is going to be a button. So let's change this button. So let's click on the settings. I want this button to be orange, my branding color. I want to change this button text to be send me the template, please. And then set the action. What I want it to do is open up the pop-up. So let's open up the pop-up. So when someone clicks on this, it's going to open up a separate pop-up, which I'm going to show you what that looks like right now. So let's work on the pop-up. So show pop-up. I don't have anything, so let's add a new row. We're going to add one column. We're going to add text. And where should we send your Facebook cover photo? Template. All right. Let's add, where did pop-up go? Show pop-up. Let's add a new row. And this is going to be one column. Let's add an element. And now we're going to put in the area where people can enter their email address. So we got input. And then let's add another one. Actually, I want this to be their name, their first name. Right there. This is be their first name. Name. And let's make it required. And then let's add another one. Input. And this will be their email address. So let's make this your email address, or just put email. And the input type is email address. And this is already required, good. So now what we have to do is we have to, let's save it first. All right, the last thing I need to do is add a button. So once they give me their name, their email, I need to add a new element. I'm going to hit button, and it's going to say send the template. And the action is going to be submit order. And let's change this color, make it orange. All right, and let's save. Now what we have to do is we have to sync this with our email autoresponder. So once I have this already done, and this is how I want it to look, I go to settings, I go to integrations, and it's right now it says not connected. So I want to go select active campaign, select add to a list, and then add to my Facebook cover photo list. So now when someone goes and enters their name and their email address, they'll automatically get an email from me sending them the link to the Facebook cover photo. So let's save this. And that's how easy it is to create a landing page within ClickFunnels. Now I'm going to do another video that shows you how you integrate ClickFunnels with an email autoresponder and how to do the emails. Depending on your niche, you will have to test many different offers, and I've created offers that have worked really well, like the one you just saw, and I've also created offers that have completely bombed. The main point is that you will have to create something that people find valuable, because people don't easily give their email addresses. Now, if you want to get a copy of this offer and opt-in page to use yourself to grow your list, I'll put a link down below where you can get both. Now, you'll need a ClickFunnels account, but you can test it out first with a 14-day free trial. Now that you have your offer and your opt-in page, you have one of the building blocks to the foundation of your YouTube business. Now, unless you want to personally answer each email that comes to you asking for your offer, the next block of your foundation is to let a program do this for you automatically after someone opts in. And we touched on this in this video, but if you want to go watch this video, I will show you how you can automate this whole process, and it will work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even while you're sleeping or on vacation with your family. So go check out that video, or if you don't want to watch that video, go check out this video that YouTube recommends.